traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. Oh, you stay with him in the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you were one of me. That means I make my own decisions, boy. What do you do? I could spend a week.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, cut.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Like this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Set. Ken Black. Claw, 10. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
8 yards to go.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on third down is May. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they will finally run him down. Big gain for the Jets there. 38 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Crazy.
Maynard on 1st and 10. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Crazy.
On second down, it's May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
3rd and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Out of the gun, here's May. To the goal line and in. Tataroa McMillan. Touchdown, Jets. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. And when you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this. And his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set, hut. 45, wide. 10 cycles. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Check, smash. Set, go.
A run up the middle with Achane. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, New England.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's flat, brought in by Harris. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here we go, set. Ready.
On second down, A-check. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no win.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third and 2. Here we go.
52. Let's go now.
They'll try to run for it with Williams.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, or you might be a little too close to get anything out of the pocket. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here. We're starting to see this a lot in the NFL. Not only fourth down tries are up, but throwing the ball short of the sticks. Teams are so reliant nowadays on yards after the catch. It could feel a little dicey upon reception, but a nice job here, and fortunately for them, it picks up the first down.
This one complete right side to Harris. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Go, 10. Ready.
They'll go again with Williams. He's in! Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Pats will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and the Jets have a first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14.
Another run here with Paul. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First
Here goes
down.
up. Hey, Angel. Hey, what's that?
To throw is May. That is caught for 3. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that ball.
Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Here goes up.
Paul is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Snap. Here we go. Set.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Wayne Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Come on. Set. Black. 95. Set.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
3rd and inches.
Set, ready. Cut.
We'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Red, 38. Set.
Down, faking the give. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Walter Nolan in there for the sack, his 4th on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's into the hands of Harris. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that ball.
Trey Harris. A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and 11.
Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Loveland open right side. He's got it. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Okay, right.
Here's 1st and 10.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Right, here we go, here we go. Blue, 32. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. That one out wide to Achane. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the tight end, Loveland. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing now is May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and They came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. And 14 on the pickup. Good for a Jets first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First and 10. Here's Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They will run it over center with Hall. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Crazy. Good son. 5. It is crazy. It's 5.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And he'll take this one in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy next. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Set, hut. 52. Set.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Ready.
At the 43-yard
Black
line.
40. 52 blaster. Set, hut.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
Fighting yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And left side, complete to Harris. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Ready. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get this to Kyren Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And cycle.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through.
That's another Patriots first down.
Drill,
1st and
52.
10 at the 16-yard line.
Cut, cut.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's out wide to Williams. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Down. Yellow. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll try it now with Achane. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's good.
Achane. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, New England. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. What's that? Crazy, crazy.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Off we go with the 4th quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pick up there of 13, and the Jets have a 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8.
Here goes that. What's up? Five.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
What's that? Crazy, 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 crazy. Five. Crazy, 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 crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. He's got a man. That's McMillan. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs. They'll come up here, first and 10.
And the Jets first down.
They give to Hall. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot from the 23. This is 2nd and 3.
Here goes throw.
Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Third down, here's Hall. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game. You just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run. This is Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. May gonna look to throw. Open man left side, he's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Luke Musgrave, touchdown, New York. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Patriots first down.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. A throw downfield caught by Burton. And he will score. Game on. Luther Burton one. Adds the extra point, and the Patriots are back within 6.
Patriots 21.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here comes Hall. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, what's up?
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd down and 8.
What's that?
He'll go again with Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
Here goes that. Hey, what's crazy? Crazy.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Hey, what's that?
They're going. It's May. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
1st down, Jets.
They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. Not much happening there. Just a short game. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the Patriots 31-yard line.
Another run here with Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
What's that? Hey, torpedo. 5.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.